everyone, it's Megan, and I wanted to talk today about some of my favorite eyeshadows. So here it goes. First things first, a lot of you have heard me talk about the Naked 2 palette, and it looks like this. And I like the Naked 2 palette a little bit better than Naked 1 because there's a matte black. If you see, it's called Blackout. And it's a pretty deep matte black. It looks like this when you swatch it. But my only problem with that one is that it doesn't really blend very well. So I have a solution for that in just a second. So anyway, this Naked 2 palette is really classic. You can see there's a lot of colors that you can use every day, or you really can take some of the more sparkly colors and you can dress them up. So this is a really great must-have palette, and actually it's in stores now, so you don't have to just go to Urban Decay to order it. You can order it or just go into any Ulta or whatever and pick it up. So that's Naked 2. And if you don't have these Z palettes, these are awesome. I have just a couple of them here with my favorites in them. But they're magnetic palettes, and you can just put your refill pans in there, and they're really sturdy, made very well, and you can see through the top, which is a plus for me, and probably for you too if you want to see what palette you're taking. So anyway, these are really great to pick up, Z palette. And some of my favorites, let's go to this one first. Some of my favorite colors in here, there's some purples and this black. And let me just first say that I do have a lot of MAC refills, but I also have a couple other brands that maybe you haven't heard of before. So definitely worth checking out, definitely. The first of those brands that I'm going to talk about is Makeup Geek. And Makeup Geek started off as a website by a makeup artist. Her name's Marlena. And she's taken great pains and gone through great measures to make sure that she has a good formula for not just makeup artists, for everyone. So check out makeupgeek.com. I think she has 50 eyeshadows now. I have 10 of them, and I can tell you they're all awesome. I really can't say enough about them. So anyway, I'm probably going to forget a lot of these names, so bear with me. I am the worst at remembering names of eyeshadow. But I have 3 blacks that I use with a lot, in addition to the Naked 2 palette, the Blackout in there. This first one here is called, and it's right here at the bottom, it's called Night Star, and that's by MAC, and I'm not sure if you can see how much sparkle there is in there, but there's quite a bit of glitter. That's that first one, that's Night Star by MAC. And then this middle one here is by a brand called Makeup Designory. And they're actually a makeup school that also has their own line of makeup, and it's quite good. Everything I've tried from there has been really, really good. So I have several favorites in my palettes from Makeup Designory. And then this final one is from Makeup Geek that I was telling you about. This one's called Corrupt, and check this out. Okay, first of all, it's the blackest black I've ever seen. But it's also very blendable, so it's much, much easier to work with than some of them are just like charcoal and they don't really move or blend, but this one's great. Check this out. Look how black that is. I barely even touched it, and it's just incredibly black. So that's definitely a favorite. I would for sure check that out if you can. Also, this one that I've really been loving. I love mattes. I mean, I love shimmer shadows too, but I really love mattes. This one is called Stealth. And that's this kind of medium matte gray. It's got a little bit of a blue hue to it, if you can see that. But it is really a perfect gray. If you're looking for a matte, that's Stealth by Makeup Geek. Let's see. I also love, this is Shadowy Lady. This is like a really deep, rich plum. Shadowy Lady by MAC. This is, let's see, I forget. Shock-a-Holic by MAC. And that's that purple one right there. It's a matte purple. And then I also love Stars and Rockets by MAC. That's this one. And it looks really kind of intimidating by itself because it looks kind of hot pink. But if you put a black base, like even if you just take a liner, a black eyeliner, and put it all over your moving lid and then kind of pack that, that Stars and Rockets over it, it is just a beautiful duochrome, kind of bluey deep purple. It's really gorgeous. I highly recommend it. And then another Makeup Geek color that I'm loving is called Burlesque. That's this one right here. And that's just a really pretty, kind of a maroony, it's got a little bit of gold. If you can see it swatched right there. I should use a different finger. Here you go. Kind of little bits of gold sparkle in there. That's really gorgeous. And also, let's see, this one's really pretty too. This is called Sensuous by Makeup Geek. That's this, it's a little bit more, the color really isn't picking up very well. It's a little bit more plum than Burlesque. There it is down there. And that's what that looks like swatched. These are all really pigmented shadows. I just really can't say enough about them. They're really gorgeous. And then this palette is my neutral palette, but it's really chock full of all kinds of really must-haves, at least for me. So I'll go through a few of my faves in here. Let's see, we'll start off with Ricepaper by MAC. That's this one right here, and it's a really pretty kind of neutral. It does have some shimmer in there, but it's really nice for underneath the brow bone. Vax right here, I like this. If I'm using purples, I'll use this on my inner tear duct, just to kind of brighten my eyes, and I do that a lot with my clients and my competitors. I'll put a little lighter color on their tear duct just to kind of bring out their eyes and make them really alive. Let's see, what else? Oh, another makeup Designory color that I am not sure if I could live without, at least as a makeup artist, is Canyon right here. I love it for the crease. Really kind of just adding some dimension to your crease. I absolutely love this color. And then, I forget the name of this color, but I use it all the time. Embark. Embark by MAC. This is also a must-have, especially if you're a neutral wearer. It's a matte, kind of medium to dark brown. Not super, super dark, but it has a little bit of a red undertone to it. So if you're someone who likes to stay with more, like if you have red hair, this would be perfect. I've recommended this to a few people and they've really liked it. It's a really good classic rich chocolatey brown. Okay, and these are some more Makeup Geek. I just really love these shadows. This first one here is Glamorous. This is a beautiful, like, lighter bronzy gold color. The next one is Gold Digger. That's this gold. It's like kind of just the perfect gold. It's not too yellow. It's just a really beautiful color right here. That's also by Makeup Geek. And this final one I'm going to show you by Makeup Geek is called Goddess. And it's a really pretty kind of a peachy bronze. And I'm running out of fingers. Let's see. I'll show you this one swatched. It's just really, really beautiful. Really classic color. And let's see, what else do I love in here? Oh, Satin Taupe by MAC. That's this one down here. Let's see if it's picking up the color. It's kind of a purpley taupe. Again, it's just really classic. And if you pair that with a deeper color on the outer V, it'd be absolutely gorgeous. So those are some colors. Oh, one more I'm not quite sure if I could live without, at least, like I said, as a makeup artist. Brule by MAC. It's a matte skin color right there. It looks like nothing special, but really I feel that a shimmery and a matte kind of skin color is really important. I mean, I'm not quite sure any kit is complete unless you have those two colors. And then if you're someone who has darker skin, I would recommend Ricepaper. I really love that for women who have darker skin, or even a competitor when they're tanned up. I like Ricepaper for underneath the brow bone because it's not too light that it kind of looks ridiculous. It's really beautiful. Really beautiful. Oh, one more. Sorry, I keep saying that, don't I? I love eyeshadow. One more by Urban Decay. This is called Dorado, and this is a yellowy, sparkly gold. There is quite a bit of sparkle in this, but I love this color. I pair that with like Embark, a brown, and also a black. So I'll put Dorado all over the lid, and then I'll put Embark, which is a darker brown, in the crease. And then I'll deepen that crease with a black, like maybe Corrupt. Or if I don't want to go that deep with my black, then I might use MAC Carbon, which I'm not actually a huge fan of because I just don't think it's dark enough. But there are some times when I do want to use it if I don't want a black that's quite so dark. So anyway, I might use Carbon or Night Star, depending on if I want it to be sparkly. But so those are my absolute holy grail eyeshadows. I hope this helps you, and I hope it gives you some ideas for shopping next time you are at the makeup store, whether it be Ulta or even online. So check out those brands, Makeup Geek, Makeup Designory, and of course MAC has great shadows too, and along with Urban Decay. Those are my favorites, so I hope you enjoyed this. Talk to you soon. Bye.